everyone, I'm back with Astro Basics. We are talking about the sign of Leo, and I'm very excited because I'm a Leo. If you haven't guessed or you don't watch this channel, you don't know, I'm a Leo. It's obviously our favorite sign is usually the sign that we are, and I'm a Leo, so I'm excited about talking about Leo this week. So Leo is the fifth sign in the order of the zodiac. It is from about July 21st or so to August 21st or so. So for those in the northern hemisphere, summertime babies. Leo is associated with the sun. It is ruled by the sun, and so as such it rules things like the sense of self, ego, the will, which is what the sun all rules. It's very much about sort of like the sense of ego and pride in the self, but it's also about generosity and creativity, and about sharing with others, about leadership. So it is very much a very solar, masculine type of sign. It's also a fixed sign, which means that we are stubborn, and once we make up our minds, we make up our minds. We're not as stubborn as Taurus, but we're pretty fixed in our, like, this is the way I see the world, and this is what I think. We are a fixed sign because we are in the middle of the season. Fixed signs are in the middle of seasons. So let's talk about Leo. So here's the cards here. So the first card is Sun, and Leo has fortune. So it has the sun there, which is the ruling planet. We also have some kind of little cobra dealy here. We have the earth. Fortune, Leos do tend to be a little bit lucky. We kind of tend to make our own fortune. We tend to be more extroverted than introverted in that we do sometimes like to be the center of attention. We're performers. Leos, there are more actors that are Leo than, or how do I put this? The most common sign for actors in Hollywood is Leo. Leos are very much a sign that's comfortable with performing, being on stage, being in front of others, depending what your other signs sort of are in your chart. But we do tend to be a leader sign. Even if we don't set out to be, people tend to kind of look to us. We're also generous as well, and we do like to share with others. So we do like to share our fortune with others. For Moon in Leo, we have appreciation. So here we kind of have the woman with the lute. We have the cornucopia, which again goes to kind of luck. Leo is associated with kingship. It's a sign of kings. And we also have the lute here. Leo is a creative sign. Leos do love to express their creativity, which is why they're also very good performers. Leos really like that. They're also a sign that does like to learn, that is fairly clever. So, you know, here I am bragging about Leo. Leos tend to brag. We like to brag. But that's also kind of one of our downfalls, is that we do tend to, Leos can be quite prideful. We're also very sensitive, and we do get hurt. And when we get hurt, we tend to withdraw and snub people, which is not our more flattering side of ourselves, that's for sure. And sometimes Leos can be a little too bossy and be like, no, I'm right and I know the right way. So that is kind of our unflattering side of ourselves. But appreciation, we do tend to appreciate the finer things in life as well. We enjoy being pampered. We're easily flattered, yes. And we do like to be the center of attention. All right, so Mercury in Leo has drama. That's the other thing for Leos. We're drama llamas. Especially if you have Moon in Leo, drama llama. I don't have Moon in Leo, I'm Moon in Cancer, but Leos can be quite dramatic. I do have Mercury in Leo, which means I communicate in dramatic ways. We tend to exaggerate. We tend to use lots of hand gestures. We are very dramatic, that's for sure, which serves us well when it comes to things like acting or standing in front of people and talking, but not so good sometimes when it comes to the more serious things. And we can make a mountain out of a molehill, which is also one of our not so flattering sides. Venus in Leo has affair. Now, I think that this is an interesting choice because Leos are not disloyal. Like, Leos are very loyal, especially when it comes to love. Venus in Leo is quite loyal. If you have Venus in Leo, that means, and I have Venus in Leo, we tend to be easily swayed by flattery, that's for sure. But we like to be worshipped, and we like to be the center of attention, and we want our mate to be only our mate. We are not into sharing, and as such, we're also very loyal though as well. We don't tend to be, unless again, it depends what your entire chart is like, but Venus and Leo is quite loyal once they love a person. So it's interesting that affair sort of comes up there. I think that's an interesting kind of weird choice for this deck. But we do like to be wooed and romanced. We do like to be flattered and, you know, being given gifts and things. We do like to be worshipped by our romantic partners. Mars in Leo. Where's Mars in Leo? Let's go here. Has egotism, and this again is one of the not so nice sides of Leo, is that some Leos can be quite egotistical. Again, depends kind of what's in your chart. They are very good at being leaders, and those with Mars in Leo, I don't have Mars in Leo, tend to be, you know, very good, very strong leaders, but they can also become megalomaniacs as well on a very extreme, that's the extreme level. But their ego can get in the way of things, and sometimes they're so convinced they're right, they'll just go into a dangerous situation or make a mistake but not admit that they're wrong. Ego can really get in the way of things. So it is a balance. There's leadership there, but there's also can be ego, and it's kind of, pride can be good when we're proud of ourselves and we strive to do our best, but it can be bad when we overestimate ourselves or don't admit our mistakes. All right, Jupiter in Leo is publicity. So those of you who have Jupiter in Leo, this is all about being able to put yourself in front of the public, to be able to promote yourself or promote an idea or a cause, and be able to do it successfully and well. People with Jupiter in Leo tend to be quite lucky with things. They tend to be quite lucky when it comes to anything from lotteries to getting opportunities, to just all sorts of luck that seems to just fall in there. One of those people, like, things just seem to fall into their lap. But they're very good at making a scene, whether that's good or bad, but they're all about being a star and being out there. Saturn in Leo, generosity. So Leos can be quite generous, especially when there's a cause that we feel very strongly about. Sometimes that generosity is for show, which is not always a good flattering side. But the other side, Leos do tend to want to share and to give and to help others. Saturn, Leo, those with Saturn in Leo, this is a pretty good placement in your chart in that it does make you quite generous to others. There is the caveat of being so over generous that you give too much of yourself, you know, or being generous only for show. So that is something to watch for. It has to be genuine. It has to come from a genuine place. So that's my little discussion on Leo. Let me know what you think. Are you a Leo? Do you have any of these planets in the sign of Leo? What do you think about this? You know, I think I do like being a Leo. I am Libra rising, which does tend to temper it a bit, along with Cancer moon tempers it a bit as well. We like to make a big show, but we are actually quite sensitive creatures, and if you hurt our feelings, we tend to feel it quite strongly. We are not good at hiding our feelings. If we're upset, everybody knows it. If we're angry, everyone knows it, even if we try to hide it. We're very, like, honest type sign. So, you know, I do like being a Leo, and yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. If you're a Leo, let me know. If you like Leos, let me know. If you hate them, let me know. Let me know what you think of Leo. Anyway, that is my thoughts on Leo for the week. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, as always, put in the little box below. As always, peace, love, rock and roll. I will see you next time.